Easy as a source of information, leads the way for public communication, delivers news events with fairness and truth. DZSA, your number one station. DZSA 565 kHz on your radio. Live broadcasting from Tamaro News Station, this is Minsuan News Central, the Millennials' voice. Bringing you the latest and reliable news updates in teaching English to senior high school students. From Minsuan News Central, I am Irene Reyes Hibo, the Millennials' voice. Time check. It's time to learn more in teaching approaches in teaching senior high school students. This portion is brought to you by Jamie Miller. Today's headlines. Christopher F. Torrio talks about the strategies of teaching English in senior high school students. Inarawan National High School teachers speak about their struggles in teaching English. Madel Tolentino highlights the importance of 4 macro skills in teaching English to senior high school students. Teacher Michael Lilo discussed the different normal ways of teaching which are all effective in teaching English to senior high school students. More news when we come back. This has been Minsuan News Central, the Millennials' voice.
Okay, students, what do you think Bloom's taxonomy introduces the maxims of teaching in teaching English to a senior high school like you?
I believe it is because I can't. I don't think I can share my answer to you, Mom.
Afraid of speaking English? Try this. Identify your exact fears. Remind yourself that fear is not rational and that it will hold you back from your goal, which is to speak English fluently.
Practice. Invest your time and energy to practice. Over time, you will see the improvement.
Speak. Don't overthink your way of speaking words that you are going to use and etc. Just relax and let the talk flow.
Ask questions. Asking questions allow you to participate, but at the same time doesn't force you to be overly included.
Slow down, relax, and don't force yourself too much. Take it slow.
Repeat. Use the same or similar words and phrases, and over time you can master and expand them.
And lastly, smile. Don't think about your fears or about words you might use wrongly. Relax and just smile, and everything will follow.
A sweet reminder from clarkandbiller.com. And we're back. Christopher F. Torrio talks about the strategies of teaching English in senior high school students. For our top news complete details, here is Leah Apasan. Leah, how's the press release going?
Yes, Ira, Teacher 2, Christopher F. Torrio, a senior high school teacher at Diosdado Macapagal High School, Mexico, Pampanga, shares some strategies to effectively teach English to senior high school students. In his press release, he stated that,
as high school English teachers, it is our mandate to think about the strengths of our students, where they are in life and what their specific needs are, so we can create a classroom and a curriculum that gets them closer to their goals and support them in the process.
according to him, employing certain strategies that would enhance students' learning in English will increase their proficiency in the language. These strategies are named as journal writing, which allows the students to be personal in using the language. Social media and technology, since different technologies are being integrated with learning nowadays. Previous knowledge, which has something to do with respecting your students' past experiences and letting them express what they know. According to him, Having an excerpt once a day that allows the students to share their expertise will be of great help. Lastly, future goals. Knowing your students' future plan with learning English will prepare them appropriately. Torio also emphasized that
Your students have their own future in front of them.
that's all for our top news today. I am Lea Escalon Apasan, the Millennials Voice.
Thank you, Leia. Meanwhile, Inarawan Senior High School English teachers talks about their struggles in teaching English to the students. For the complete details, here is Reina Feudo live from Inarawan National High School. Reina?
Yes, Ira. We are here live at Inarawan National High School wherein Teacher Michael Lilo and Ma'am Regine Calalo share their sentiments regarding their teaching experiences with the senior high school students.
In reality, even though we are teaching senior high school students, in reality, they are not that fluent in English.
Making them learn the grammar itself.
With this difficulty, they have come up with a brilliant idea of
That I am doing this in an interactive way. For example, if my class deals with literature, since literature is a boring one for others, I am doing this with games. I am teaching this with games or with interactive PowerPoint presentations because in that way my students will not find it boring.
Collaborative learning wherein you are letting all of the students be engaged in a particular activity so that their ideas, their thoughts, and of course what they know in a particular subject matter will be transferred into just one idea, and then that idea will be very useful in accomplishing that particular task.
Live here at Inarawan National High School, I am Reina Almanon Feudo, the Millennials Voice.
Thank you, Reina. Madel Tolentino highlights the importance of 4 macro skills in teaching English to senior high school students. Here is Inalda Tolentino for the complete details.
Thanks, Ira. A 9-year experienced teacher Madal Tolentino for Period Chicomiya Memorial National High School highlights the importance of integrating the 4 macro skills known as listening, reading, speaking, and writing will help a lot. According to Teacher Madel, making every lesson valuable and considering the fact on how the students will apply their learnings in real-life situation is very essential. She also added that you'll know that your teaching strategy is effective when it triggers their interest.
English depends on the lesson itself. Always make the lesson valuable in terms of how would students apply it on their lives. Make it meaningful. Always have the 4 macro skills: the listening, speaking, reading, and writing.
Thank you, Inalda. And for today's last news, I am giving you Maureen Yap. How is it going, Maureen?
Thank you, Ira. Teacher Michael Lilo, an English senior high school teacher at Inarawan National High School, discussed the different normal ways of teaching English which are all effective in teaching senior high school students.
When you are in the lesson delivery, you use different strategies like collaborative learning wherein you are letting all of the students be engaged in a particular activity so that their ideas, their thoughts, and of course what they know in a particular subject matter will be transferred into just one idea, and then that idea will be very useful in accomplishing that particular task. Also, there is what we call peer learning, wherein there are 2 different students who are involved in that particular activity, and then they are going to ask each others about their opinion on a particular matter. Also, we have what we call learning by doing, wherein you are letting the single student learn by himself. So he or she will be making some ways for him or her to learn that particular matter type.
According to him, there are times that teaching senior high school students require no special techniques. The only important thing is that they were able to learn the topic and finish their task. For Minsuan's News Central, I am Maurindo Chabesia, the Millennial Voice.
That's all for today. From Minsuan News Central, I am Irene Reyes Hibo, the Millennials Voice.